look at how much DENT tokens are actually circulating in the in the exchanges, and do a quick check on how much DENT coins are good enough to hold in the long run. So if you look at this, so you can see the number of token holders for DENT has increased to 35,330 holders. So basically, a year ago, which is June 2019, the number of token holders were around 25,000. And you can see even the first 100 token holders, if you look at the first 50 token holders, it's pretty huge. So you can see pretty much 106 million. Some of them are holding a lot of tokens actually. So if you look at even the 50th token holder is even holding 93 million. So I guess this is not a financial advice. I just what I'm seeing from what's circulating in the coins. Like say if I look at the current circulating supply of DENT on different exchanges, you can see it's roughly around 81.6 billion tokens that are being circulating in different exchanges, different cryptocurrency exchanges. So the supply is increasing, and at the same time you can see the number of token holders are also increasing. And even if I had to go to the last page, I guess you can see up to 3 million to 1 to 3 million is what most likely people are holding in most of the exchanges. And then if you look at the drop of the tokens in the exchanges, so this graph is basically giving you a hint of how the circulating supply of DENT tokens are shrinking with time. So basically the peak was in June 2019, when there was like 45 billion tokens circulating on different exchanges. Now it has gone considerably to a low of around 30 billion, which is a significant drop. So which kind of indicates that the remaining 14.5 billion has gone into different token holders and sitting in cold wallets. So technically speaking, those coins sitting in the cold wallets are not actually contributing to the current supply. So from this graph, you can clearly see that the number of tokens that are actually circulating in the exchanges is roughly around 30 billion. So clearly it's a sign that a minimum of 1 billion token would be good enough to hold in the future. So that would make it look pretty good in terms of long term. So if you look at the currency converter, if you look at currency converter and do for what it costs for a 1 million DENT. So 1 million DENT would probably cost like $200. So your 1 million DENT today would cost $200. But if we have to hit the all-time high, or even 1 cent, I would say, just let's be more realistic and have a conservative approach here. Even 1 cent is pretty huge return for what DENT is right now at the moment. So even at 1 cent, yeah, this could be worth like $10,000. Your $200 could be worth like, only if this is not a financial advice. This is, I'm just making up the numbers here. Please do your own research before um, putting your money on anything else. So basically, 1 million DENT is a pretty decent number to hold based on the number of wallets that we have. And you can see that the number of token holders is roughly 35,000 users, which is really very low. There's not that many people who know about DENT as we stand now. And imagine the other tokens like Tron, Cardano, or XRP, they have number of token holders in pretty much 500,000 counts. Even if you look at Omisco has more than 400,000 token holders. So this is how much undervalued and unknown how DENT is at the moment. Even though it has a huge number of products. Like within their product suites, if you look, they have their own Dent eSIM launched in 50 different countries. And then they have another product called Dent Teams. So basically, Dent Teams allows you to um, share your mobile data among multiple devices. It's a solution for your multiple devices, so which allows you to share your mobile data among multiple devices. So that's another product. And then we have Dent Voice. So Dent Voice is available in 120 countries actually. So that is also another product. And then we have the Dent app itself, which allows you to buy mobile data of different vendors, and roughly around 230 telecom operators are already on board. So you have a pretty huge list of products here. So and then you have the Dent Exchange itself. So the Dent Exchange is like an intermediary settling layer where any data purchases that are happening inside the app will have an order execution behind the scene where a number of dents will be executed. So that's pretty good as well. And then you have Afterburner as well, which is a loyalty program which Dent offers exclusively for people who want to hold the Dent tokens in the app. So the Afterburner is pretty much like a loyalty program, and as an incentive for locking your tokens in their cold wallet for 1 month, you get a pretty good number of voice minutes. So if you hold up to 30,000 or 90,000 dent in the Afterburner, which is the loyalty name of the loyalty program, so you get like close to 80 minutes of talk time to different countries. So that's a pretty good deal as well. So from my opinion, I think Dent is adding up new features in the past 2 years. So in the past 2 years, their product has expanded quite huge. So you can clearly see Dent Voice is one of them, and then you have Dent eSIM, then Dent Teams, Dent Exchange, and then you have your um, Afterburner as well. So if I head to dentfriends.com, so this is a nice community website where you can see about different nice articles about where Dent is heading. So I would strongly recommend giving your valuable time in going through these articles. They are pretty good and have a very deep analysis of the products as well. So if you look at the Dent products, so in the past 2 years, they have launched quite a lot of them. So they have their Dent app, mobile app, which is available both for Android and iOS users. And then you have Dent eSIM product, and then you have a Dent marketplace where users can buy and sell mobile data, but the Dent marketplace is available only for the Android users. And then you have Dent Voice, and then you have Dent Exchange, and then you have Dent loyalty program, Afterburner loyalty program. So one, two, three, four, five, six. They added around um, six different product features. I would add Dent Teams as well into this list. So probably around seven different product features added into their suite for the past 2 years. So the roadmap has delivered quite a lot compared to other crypto projects. If you compare what Dent has delivered, I understand the token price has gone significantly down compared to its previous all-time high, or even years ago. If you look, compare, it's pretty down right now. The reason it's pretty down is because not that Dent hasn't been delivering anything in the recent. It's one of the active crypto projects, I would say, and is hovering around top 200 coins. So if you pick up all the top 200 coins, most of the altcoins are struggling to get up on the ranking. So their market cap has gone down significantly as well. So as we stand now, the Dent token price is really low, and you can see 1 million Dent gives you costs you $208. But if you actually look at the price in the past few weeks, it's been doing pretty good. So it's really undervalued at a market cap of just 16 million compared to what Dent has delivered. The price that is reflecting on the market is quite mismatching, I would say. Even though they have got like 5 million mobile users. If you go on Play Store, Google Play Store, and then search for Dent apps, so you can see on the Play Store it's ranking pretty huge on the top right now. So you can see it has a downloads of more than 5 million downloads. So from my point of view, I think Dent is pretty good position at the moment in terms of user acquisition and product delivery. So among all the crypto projects that I have seen in the past 2 3 years, Dent has been an active project, um, and adding more products to their product suite. And I think this is going to be huge when actual users start getting an idea of what Dent does as a whole, because of the huge circulating supply. A lot of people keep their hands off, particularly traders, because you see that there's a huge number of supply, and you can clearly say that there is close to 30 billion coins circulating on the exchanges. So at any given time, there are more sellers than the buyers. So when in a, it doesn't make any economic sense, right? If there are more sellers than buyers, then obviously the price is going to drop significantly on the open market. So that's what we are seeing for Dent. And the sentiment for Dent is not very high at the moment, but the business fundamentals have been really strong. So for your 200 bucks, you get a really good product, and you're betting. It's not like a lottery. It's better than a lottery. So you have betting your 200 bucks on a good working mobile product with 5 million users. And once the market sentiment reverses, I guess we're going to see some huge uptrend with Dent in the near future. And remember, the next new roadmap is long awaited as well. So the next roadmap for the next 2 years down the line is going to give a pretty good idea of or where Dent is heading in the near future. Thanks for watching and have a good time.